against a citizen exercising their First Amendment rights, violating my First Amendment fucking rights, look it up. Before you come in here hot, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm all right. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Can I? Let me finish here and then you can...
No, but I'm the complainant right now.
Well, you're not right now.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
This guy's... Enforcement officers would have that authority.
Wait, what?
I'm not being a disturbance. I'm not. Yeah, she asked me. There's a difference between...
Ever wondered what happens when a cop oversteps their authority and demands ID without any legal reason? In today's shocking video, a female officer tries to assert her power, making up rules as she goes. But she quickly learns that she's up against someone who knows their rights inside and out. Watch as she tries to intimidate and control the situation, only to be shut down at every turn. Will she back down or double down on her false authority? You won't believe how this one ends. Stay tuned.
Come on, let's go outside for a minute. Let's go talk.
Yeah, we can talk.
I don't know if I can let you videotape people if they don't know they're being taped.
What does that mean? That you have cameras, respectfully, Brenda, that you have cameras all over the building that you're taping everybody, right?
Well, I got cameras for our security.
Yeah. So, okay, so this is for my security. How about that, right?
Well, I'll let her be your security. I'll let her be your security. But here's
I'm
the
a
thing.
lot bigger than her. I don't think that she can protect me.
Come on. If you're not with the sovereign citizens, and
I don't know what is a sovereign citizen? What is that? Take a little walk with Brenda over here. Why not?
Typically how journalists do is they call me and tell me they're coming, and they ask me if it's okay for them to come tape.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that.
You don't do that.
No, only because we have freedom of press in this country. That's why.
Okay. Again,
I don't need your permission. That's
typically how it's done here. Is that somebody calls me and says, we want to come over and we want to record. So, because I don't know whether these people want you recording them.
But like I said, they're being recorded no matter what.
Okay. All right.
And that's public recordings that anybody from a member of the public can get.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, they can get.
I'll call an attorney and ask an attorney.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, all right.
That's fine.
So you won't
Do you work for the county or you?
You won't even tell me what journal.
You don't work for the county? I said independent, so that means for myself. I work for myself.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well.
Are you a private security here or do you work for the county, ma'am?
You don't have to answer. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys.
No, I need you to come back. I need you to not do this.
What do you mean?
I need you to not go in and record.
I'm not a threat to anybody.
Let's call Metro Legal and ask them if it's appropriate. Because again, I don't know if it is.
Okay.
And again, I know that there's some folks who just want to come in and here's the thing. You may be able to do this. I just want to get permission. Okay?
Yeah. Well,
right.
until you figure that out, I'm just going to go about my business because I don't want to.
But are you conducting business here?
Yeah, I'm conducting business.
So what are you doing here?
That's correct. I'm working on a story. I told you I'm a journalist working on a story.
Okay. I'm gonna let you guys know.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, so how are you?
Good. What's going on?
Do you mind if I get your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number. My name's Captain Tilka. I'm the supervisor here on site. How can I help you?
I really don't need any help. I'm just taking some pictures and video.
Sure. So actually, you can't be inside a government building filming at all.
Really? You can't be in a government building filming at all.
Not at all, no, sir.
Wow.
Now, anywhere outside the building in the parking lot is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
Inside the government building, not at all.
Oh, okay. So I just don't understand, why would that be? This is a public building, right?
Well, she just explained that to you, and she actually not me.
No, but I'm saying, is this?
Stand outside all the-
No, I'm just asking the captain. Is this a public building?
No, it's not.
I'm his boss.
Right.
Oh,
I should
okay.
Step outside.
Okay. I'm just asking you. Is this a public building?
No, sir, it's a government building.
What would be the difference between government and public?
Anything you want it to be, sir.
That's
We've already explained to you a couple times.
That's not the case, though. This is a public building. This is open to the public.
Well, I'd be happy to debate with you outside.
This is open to the public, sir. This is open to the public. If
Were you asked to leave the building?
No one's asked me to leave the building. Somebody with authority would have to ask me to leave the building, which would be a public official.
Who you just spoke to, which was Miss Wynn, who walked out here with the lady.
And she did not. She said she was going to contact legal.
Okay.
Which is probably the smartest move, because unlawfully trespassing somebody from a public building.
Well, first of all, if we're going to go into legal speak, let's use proper legal speak. Unlawful trespassing, trespassing in itself is unlawful, correct? Trespassing means you're somewhere you're not supposed to be. So to unlawfully trespass you is not what's happening, nor is that something that's possible.
Well, yeah, it's 100% unconstitutionally. There you go.
No,
unconstitutionally trespass me. There you go.
What is the definition of trespass?
To remove somebody from a building.
Incorrect, sir. Trespassing is to be on a site without permission.
Yeah, without permission. Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Just want to ask them to step outside so you finish talking to make it illegal.
Okay. Well, I would ask. I don't know what authority. Are you law enforcement here?
We are security for the building.
You're security guards, correct? Why wouldn't you ask questions? What does that? I'm answering questions, am I not? I am.
I just want to please step outside until she gets done.
I understand that. This is a public building.
I understand that.
This is a public building, man. Yeah, this is a pub. Am I being a disturbance of any
Yes.
kind? How?
You've been asked to leave the building.
Until she gets done making a phone call.
How? Okay, but I'm asking. You don't have authority to trespass me, do you? You don't. I believe law enforcement officers would have that authority.
Wait, what?
I'm not being a disturbance. I'm not. I am not. Yeah, she asked me. There's a difference between asking somebody, if you want to get into legal talk, like you just said,
Right.
there's a difference between asking somebody to leave the building and ordering them to leave the building. Asking me, I can politely decline, respectfully decline. If you're ordering me to leave a building by threat of arrest from a law enforcement officer, not a security officer, your job as a security officer is to observe and report. That's your job. Observe and report.
And she is our client. She asked for you to step outside.
Yeah, but she's asking me something. She's asking me something that would violate my constitutional rights. I have a right to be.
Not to take people who are coming in and out the doors.
But there's a camera right behind you, right above your head. There's a camera. So I understand that. So why would the government have more rights to record me than the citizen? We have freedom of press in this country. I've explained to you that I'm a journalist.
I asked you to step outside.
I've explained to you.
Step outside.
I've explained. She asked me to step outside. She didn't. She asked me to step outside. She did not tell me. Okay. So, but you're not ordering me to. If she orders me to leave the building, I would be breaking the law by not leaving the building. But also, it would be a violation of my constitutional rights, which you would be a party to.
Everything you're saying.
No, but you're not. But you're
not.
not. But I'm trying to explain to you that this is unconstitutional. I have freedom of press. I'm a journalist. I'm just gathering content for a story. There is no such thing as journalist credentials, sir. What agency would create them?
There's nobody in the press issued a press pass.
Who are they issued it by?
People they work for, sir.
Oh, okay.
So
I work for myself.
So you're not a journalist. You're
Because-
just here filming.
Because you're an independent journalist doesn't mean you're not a journalist. In the Constitution, it doesn't say you have freedom of press only if you work for MSNBC and CNN. It says that you have the freedom of press. And I'm just peacefully not raising my voice. I'm not using language. I'm not interrupting business. I'm not blocking anybody from conducting business. I'm not blocking anybody from conducting business here. I'm not making a scene. You asked me to walk over here to the lobby area. I complied with that to speak with you guys. I'm not blocking business. I'm not interrupting business. See, when you're in a public building and you trespass somebody from a public building, they would have to be disrupting business. Like if I'm in there making a scene, blocking people from getting services. I'm in a public lobby right now, and I'm just telling you that I'm here peacefully exercising my First Amendment right. That's all I'm doing here. I don't want to cause a scene.
I'm going to correct you real quick.
Yeah.
The word you're looking for is evict from the building. You cannot trespass somebody from the building.
For sure, you can. Of course. That's
Trespass is
evict would be if I lived here. That an eviction is if I lived here. I don't live here.
Sure.
I'm just
so
here.
Then we can use the word eject.
I guess eject, but the
Because
legal
trespass itself is illegal. So to say unlawfully trespass,
but to trespass me from the building, that's you write a trespass warning. So you're not an officer, but you would write a trespass
we're
warning.
actually employed by the sheriff's officer.
Oh, okay.
DCSO. Yeah.
You're okay. So you,
yeah.
But you don't have law
Thanks.
enforcement. You don't have law. I wasn't trying to belittle you or anything. I'm just trying to say.
Just make sure we watch what we say. It's fine.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just telling you that you don't have authority over me. You're not law enforcement. You're a security officer, which your job is to observe and report. I'm not raising my voice.
Right.
You're not raising your voice.
Right.
This is a conversation.
I'm just going to say if we're going to have legal speak, let's understand the legal speak that we're using.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be eject or evict. It would be, I would be trespassed from the building.
It would
That's
be
the correct.
eject.
No,
Unfortunately, that's not the case, sir.
it is the case.
How can I help you, sir? Is it doing, are you doing a renewal? Yeah, it would be this one.
No, outside.
Oh, the line up inside already?
Yeah.
Line
You
up
have to
back.
go, the line is outside. Please. Thank you.
License plate.
Yeah.
I think I'm being reasonable here. I'm not trying to cause a scene here. I'm not trying to interrupt business here at all. I was just taking pictures peacefully. Like when you saw me, I wasn't sticking my camera in anybody's face. I wasn't doing any of that.
Ask you to step outside just so people don't know that you're recording. She asked you to do that. Is that what's okay?
No, but I understand that the people, she's concerned about the people in a public building, but the law states, we'll go back to the law, the courts have ruled that there's no expectation of privacy in public. So you have an expectation of privacy in like a bathroom or let's say your house, something like that. As soon as you come out into public, there's no more expectation of privacy. You don't have an expectation of it. That's why the government can put cameras everywhere on the street. I actually have to do a open records request. Ma'am, for part of my story that I'm working on, I have to do
Stop recording because I've asked you to stop recording, but you have not.
But
had
I just explained to
You
you.
did not have my permission to record me.
I just
asked you
explained
step
to you.
outside. Can you hang on just a minute? Step out there for a second.
I just explained to you that there's no expectation of privacy in public, ma'am.
I request you to stop.
But there's no expectation of privacy. I'm not.
So when did you get your law license?
I don't have a law license. I just understand my rights. I just understand my rights, ma'am.
Well, my right is to ask you to stop recording.
You have a right to ask me. That's correct. You do. I have to do an open records request. You know, Tennessee has a law that says we have a right to public open records, and that's why I was actually in the clerk's building. I'm trying to do an open records request for the salaries, and you know that's legitimate business.
It is. If you still have the right to.
Yeah, this is the line, correct?
No, the line's out there.
For the clerk's office?
Yes. It's that busy.
For open records?
All of it.
So what's this line for?
Manuals, titles, anything in the back. Correct?
Yeah. So open records request. Do you mind if I speak to the county clerk because she's the one that handles it? Okay, great.
You already spoke to her. She was the one that asked
Yeah,
you to
no,
stop
I
recording
didn't-
and wait outside.
yeah.
Which you refused to do about it.
No. She asked. Yeah, she asked me. She asked me. That's correct.
You have your key card number to get into.
Where is it?
He's on the phone.
She said she was calling legal to figure it out. That's all. Well, how are you gonna? How would you force me to leave a building when we don't have confirmation yet from legal? I say, you know, I think reasonable. I'm in the lobby. I left. I'm not even in the office. I left the lobby. I'm not even in the
Reasonable would be
office.
following the request of an elected official who asked you to wait inside until the issue was resolved, which you refused to do, which is not reasonable.
No, I'm in the lobby. I left the clerk's office.
She asked you to wait outside the building.
Mm-hmm.
We both have asked you to wait outside the building. Yep, here we are. inside the building.
Because the statute for trespassing, I know you said eject or whatever, but
Right.
there's no statute for eject.
No one's ejecting you.
So there's
Per
no
the elected official, she's asked you to wait outside the building until the
Okay,
issue
but
is
I want to
resolved.
make it, can you go to the elected official and ask her, is she ordered? Because the statute says I have to be ordered. I have to be told
Right,
to
but you're
leave the
telling us you're
building.
being reasonable. You were given a request, which you're
No, I
refusing
just want to make
follow.
sure,
That's not being
just in case
reasonable.
law enforcement gets involved, I need to make sure that this
sure
is.
they will.
Okay, just in case they do, I want to make sure we're clear here. If you're ordering me to leave the building, sir, if you're ordering me, or somebody who has authority, I don't think you do, but somebody.
elected official has
Okay,
asked you to step outside.
But she's not, I need to make sure that she's ordering me to leave the building, that she's telling me that she is trespassing me from this building.
Which is not a reasonable request.
How is that not reasonable, sir?
See,
because
you're trying,
my
you're
rights,
trying
my
to,
rights
right,
don't.
right.
I have a right.
Sure, you do.
It's not a privilege. It's a right.
But an elected official has asked you to.
And the elected officials work for the people. I am part of the people. She works for the people. She's a public servant.
Which at any point in time, she can tell you to get out. Now,
Yeah,
if
and
you-
then I would
if you
leave.
want her to
If she
work
told
with
me-
you-
if she
if
told
you
me to
want her
leave, I would
work
leave.
with you,
And
if
then
you
I would-
want her
and then
to
I would do
work
civil
with you, Since you
litigation.
say she works for you, you want her to continue to work for you and do the things you're claiming to do, then you need to be reasonable, which is step outside, which is you were requested by an elected official.
Okay.
To step outside till the issue is resolved.
Okay.
Clearly, she's not back. The issue is not resolved.
Well, I'm just.
So by refusing to do that,
I think it's reasonable to wait in the lobby.
I really don't care what you
I
think.
think it's, and I don't care what you think. Okay.
That's great.
So it doesn't matter what you think. You're not law enforcement. You have no authority over me. You know.
That's right.
Observe
I
and
know.
report, and then you don't need to report it to me. So. The irony that you have a camera above your heads right now is.
Really? You'll keep going.
It's. I mean, I have freedom of speech.
Okay. No, and here's the thing. I just talked to legal, and they said typically you need a film permit to film, and we can help you get a film permit. Get one. But I have to keep an eye on what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, for commercial purposes, you would need a permit, but for journalist purposes, as far as news gathering, that's when you don't need a permit, and I'm sure that's what they know. But it's news gathering.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, you guys learned something today. Isn't that good? It's good for everybody. Good education.
All right, sir. We're going to stick you out with Sergeant Yeager.
Yep.
He'll make sure you stay in places you're allowed to be.
Oh, great. Isn't that great? Everywhere that's public. Everywhere that's public.
Good luck.
Sergeant Yeager.
How brother, how you doing today?
Hey, how you doing?
Roger that.
You have a great day now. You take care.
Just your little coordinator?
Yeah, that's it.
I know I do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, can you? Is this your boss over here?
No, I'm his boss.
You're his boss.
I'm everybody's
You're
boss.
your sergeant,
No,
not my
I'm
boss.
a major.
Yes, sir.
You're major. He deserves a commendation because he knows our First Amendment rights.
Hey, brother, you step and talk to me.
Yeah. No problem, man. No problem, man. No, but they were trying to, I'm being peaceful, man, and they're
That's cool. I mean,
and they're like, hey, you don't have
as long
a,
as you're not just following somebody around and harassing them. That's
no,
the only issue,
that would be harassment, following people, trying to incite
like I
people.
said, you record, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I don't care if First Amendment right. I understand.
Cool, man. Okay.
This video serves as a powerful reminder that knowing your rights can make all the difference. This officer thought she could get away with bending the rules, but she was met with someone who refused to back down. It's a clear example of how standing your ground can expose false authority and protect your freedoms. If this inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video to spread awareness, and subscribe for more real-life confrontations where truth prevails. And always remember, record the police, because knowledge is power. Ever wondered what happens when a power-hungry security guard tries to kick a journalist out of a public building without knowing the law? In today's jaw-dropping video, watch how a genius journalist flips the script, standing his ground and teaching these rent-a-cops a lesson they'll never forget. With quick wit and a deep knowledge of his First Amendment rights, he not only defends his freedom to film, but leaves the security guards utterly speechless. Will they continue to flex their false authority, or will they finally back down? You won't believe how this one ends. Stay tuned.
This is public. As a matter of fact, that is what you call a right-of-way, which means that any constitutionally protected activity would be allowed. Now, if you have somewhere...
Pretty sure, isn't this street
No.
private too?
It is after, what is it? What, it's a 60th?
It is, but it's a common through where.
I can show you on the survey. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to, but I'm doing my story. I'm just creating my own shit. I don't understand why I'm being harassed. It's kind of weird. I might be weird. That's kind of weird too. It's Simon? Mm-hmm. Simon? Okay. And do you have a badge number?
No,
No badge number, okay. No, like, other identifier?
no, just my name.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you're free to leave.
Yeah, also free to stay.
Okay,
Now, can I ask, is there a unit station here for full-time
we're not
security?
going to answer questions.
Okay, so I have to go do a public information request in order to get the information as a taxpayer that I'm entitled to? That's silly.
I'm not going to answer any questions.
You're not going to answer any questions?
No.
Great.
Are you sure that this is public?
I can show you. Why the fuck would you ask them?
Because I feel like this is not public.
I don't give a fuck what you feel like. Look it up before you try enforcing a trespass against a citizen exercising their First Amendment rights, violating my First Amendment fucking rights. Look it up before you come in here hot. What the fuck are you doing? I told you, I'm not trying to be a dick, dude, but like, come on, man. Jesus Christ. All I'm doing is making a story about Costco, minding my own goddamn business. Was there a specific complaint that I was trespassing? Got it. Yep. Yeah. I got you. Yeah. All good. Is it Steinman or Simon? S-E-I or S-T-E-I? You're not gonna fuck. Hold on.
I told you that you're free to leave. So.
As are you. Thank you for the information. I'm just gonna go right around you guys. Not a threat. Not a threat. 73822 David, unit 133, and that is the complaint right there. Sorry, can I just grab your name and badge, or you don't have that?
Sims, yeah.
Sims. Thank you, sir.
Sims.
Thank you. Now, can you tell me, was there any other complaint? Was it just a concern of
I don't
trespassing?
think he wants to answer questions either.
I don't. You fucking answering for him?
I just did.
Jesus Christ.
I just did.
I'm here as a backup.
Just a backup unit.
officer, so,
That's all good. And sir, what was your name? You came from Costco. It's Fairbanks. Perfect. And,
Yeah.
So now you're on
Oh.
private property.
God damn it! What in the fuck? Look!
On their driveway that isn't access to the public, you're on private property.
So
No, let's.
the corporate office says that they own all of this property, so you are trespassing.
So you
have
want to write me a
to-
citation for it? Let's do it. Let's
No.
fucking do it. No, wait. You want to write me a citation for it?
I'm telling you that you are on private property and you have to leave.
Here is your own city's government information. It's gonna offer this for you. Okay, Lake Drive, right? That's the intersection right there. You don't have to. You can look this up. It's not me bullshitting you. Okay, right here. Public, and right of way. This would be right of way. So if I was ADA, I had a need for ADA, of course. This would be wheelchair accessible. It would be a right of way, even though, for example, it's the same exact thing with Microsoft property. They may control some of it, but it's still publicly accessible. They cannot restrict to the general member of the public. But I'm all about it. Let's write me a citation, please.
He would never give you the satisfaction, man.
That's
But understand
perfect.
this. This is a business.
Yep.
You're wearing ski goggles
Yep.
and clearly a disguise.
Oh, what do you
And-
call it a disguise? I'm ugly.
And that is suspicious to people that work here.
Okay.
And so if you were here doing a story or whatever that's legitimate and not trying to bait people into doing something,
Bait people. I have
This
been
would not
asking
be the
people.
way.
They don't want to answer.
yes, I understand
No.
that. Because think about how you look and how you're coming off and their
Because
place
I'm
of work
ugly?
where they should be safe. No, because you're wearing a disguise.
Oh, fuck, I can't see it. 117. Are you the one in this? You have that unit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Okay.
driving today.
Okay.
118.
Fair. Thank you. All right, and is that the supervisor?
No,
That you are. You're a sergeant. Oh, you're a sergeant.
I'm
In-
not the supervisor on right now.
In-
I'm not the supervisor on right now.
Okay. So you're gonna trespass me from public property or a public easement.
You're on private property.
Okay, so this is. So even though, right, it would be unreasonable to expect anybody to walk through bushes.
We are not going to get into this conversation
Oh no.
with you.
I mean, if you want to trespass me.
We're not going to
No,
trespass.
we're-
We're not going to
No.
trespass.
We're
Well,
telling you that you
We're
need
telling
to
you
move.
that you need to move on.
Or, I mean, are you gonna arrest me if I don't? That's the question.
No, we wouldn't
Okay.
give you satisfaction.
Well, that's why I'm wondering
That
what
would
we're
help
doing.
your story. That would help.
It would
your
help my
intent.
story. You are absolutely
Right?
goddamn right.
It's not our first rodeo.
Yeah. Well, then you understand.
I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not very cool.
And this is why we
Neither
don't
is
answer
this.
questions.
I respect that. I completely respect. Although there is a little bit of a difference, like as a public servant, which is not a derogatory term. Don't get me wrong. That's a fucking wonderful thing to do. Member of the public, a private person, versus someone in an official capacity, where I can get all your information through a public records request. It's just a matter of like, do you want to be forthcoming with it? It's like, why make it difficult?
What have we not been forthcoming with?
Call. Why are you guys here? Which part is public or private? Or harassing me because I specifically, and I'm just going to show you where my
We're not
camera.
harassing you, buddy. I told you we were free to leave minutes ago.
As are you.
Minutes ago.
Cannot get a supervisor? We'll just confirm. So, sir, sorry, can I grab your name?
Officer Hancock. Badge
Hancock.
Number 1234.
What? Why do you? I gotta tell James. Wait, can I ask you? And I see you have different. You've got a nice shiny badge. You've got a matte badge. Why do you have a badge number and not everybody else does? You said 234 is your.
No, that's not what I said.
Sorry, what was your?
I said 1234.
1234. Thank you. Why does nobody else have a badge number? It's a straightforward question.
I like your beard.
Thank you. I like yours.
So is he refusing to ID at this time?
Yes.
Yes. You don't want to ID yourself?
That's correct.
Okay.
Unless I've been suspected of committing a crime.
I think the issue
No, I'm sorry.
is-
Go ahead, sorry.
I think the issue is they're going to want you trespass from the private property.
Excellent.
So in order for me to do so, I need to know who we're trespassing.
I'd like to ask again for a goddamn supervisor. Now, you can ask me for a minute. Is that what? No, that's a fucking security guard. I'd like to ask for a supervisor. I think I've asked 6 times now.
Okay.
There's already one here.
And what is the reason?
There was not. He
for
said
a
he wasn't.
supervisor? I don't understand.
Because there's a discrepancy in understanding between what is public right of way, which means that I have access as a member of the public,
Right.
so long as I'm not committing any other crime.
Right.
Right? Being weird is not a fucking crime. And what is actual public and private property? So this is a public right of way.
We're looking that up. We're pulling up what's called a GIS, which is our
Yeah,
system.
no, that's perfect.
And we're looking that up.
Thank
But
you.
I can tell you right here.
Yep.
This certainly isn't.
All right.
You're on Costco property right here.
Let's agree to disagree.
Okay. Well, I'm standing with a bunch of Costco members right now, saying this right here is Costco property. If you were on the street, that's a different story.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've asked 6 times for a supervisor. Just letting you know.
Okay. We've already said that.
Now he claims that he is not the supervisor here because he's not working in an official capacity.
Okay, he's on the phone with one, so just hang
He
tight.
is. All right. All right. You work for the people. You are here to protect people's constitutional rights above all else. You have no duty to protect the public, but you do have a duty to protect our constitutional rights. And the fact that you don't take that fucking seriously is disgusting. You should not have a fucking badge. And apparently neither should you.
We've had them for years, man. We're not giving these up. We've had them for years, man. We're not giving these up.
I know. That's exactly what the problem is. A police union that will protect you.
We're clear on who owns the property and he's refused to leave.
Go ahead.
Can we proceed with the trespass?
Would you?
You can trespass him. I mean, tell him he's trespassed.
You're trespassed
Now,
officially. If you don't leave, I'm gonna have them arrest you.
Okay.
All right.
Here's the deal. We don't agree where the property lines
No,
are.
I just showed you.
I don't
It's
care.
clear as-
I don't give
it's
a
on
shit.
the King County
I'm done
website.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Steve.
All right. So let's go ahead and proceed.
Are you the supervisor? Like, are you the acting? May I?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. We have already consistently found that apparently these officers believe that that piece of property where you can see the smooth brick, right?
I got you.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably a sidewalk.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. He's saying it's anything after the pink. I'm saying anything within that is a fucking right of way. There is a limit of right of way. I'd have to pull up the statute. Not going to do that right now.
No, I agree. The sidewalk is the public passageway.
Thank you. And I'm just trying to find that common ground. I believe that it would be unreasonable for somebody in a wheelchair to go from there and fucking hop their happy ass over here, where I also believe this is public. Do we disagree on that?
Yes.
We do.
What are you doing here?
I was making a video.
Of what?
Of just Costco. They got a new building here.
Okay.
It's interesting. And I'm being told to leave. I'm not done with my tap.
So there's a problem. Like, I'm agreeing with this. He's on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't make him leave a sidewalk.
This is our private sidewalk, though. I can
But
show
it's
you.
God damn it. Steve.
He can get on the road. All
He can't go on the road. He can go on the sidewalk,
on the road
which
all
is
he
also a public passageway through here.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can go on the road. You can stand out on the road all you want.
As can you, Steve.
Hopefully you won't get hit.
God damn it.
It doesn't work.
Thank you.
So
Mark it down. I asked for you for 10 times, but they refuse it. Okay. I'm sorry. It's looked. Lucht. Sorry.
good German name.
Lucht. Yep. Do you have a badge number?
1121.
Thank you. I'm gonna fuck up your name there. Can I ask, does every officer with Issaquah have a badge number?
Yeah.
And is there I haven't looked it up, so is there a policy to identify when asked?
They identify by name, yeah.
Just by, okay. So not badge number. I'm just asking. Hey.
Who did you ask for a badge number and they didn't give it? Do you want to give it to them?
No, because I don't care. You have my name.
But you're here.
It's the same thing.
You see,
There's only one A Stein.
That's just, it's pride, man. It's pride. Why do you have pride?
Why do you?
So how long are you going to be here? Can I ask that?
I'm 20, 30 minutes. I'm just grabbing some footage, that's all. Steinman. There's got to be a T under that. So you're failing to identify when requested by a member of the public to accurately identify. You have not given a badge number, and you've not, as far as I know, again, I'm going to play it back. I've asked you for...
I don't have to answer your questions. I think that's where there's a disconnect.
I think that is where there's a disconnect, because I believe when you are requested by a member of the public, you have to identify.
I'm identified by my uniform.
But you're what?
Identified by my uniform.
As what? How do I individually identify you? I know, but you have a pen in the way. Maybe you don't know. You have a pen in the way.
No, I don't.
What is that? A flashlight? Okay, you have a pen light?
No.
It's Steinman. It's got to be Steinman.
Oh.
You have not... There's a little irony. This is fucking good. Woo! Now, can I ask, do you know the police chief's name, and can I get that? Or IAD?
Ah, crap.
Can't get,
Fresh
yeah.
out.
Fresh out.
Again, I don't have to answer your question.
Okay, and if I want to put in a records request with you, you willing to do that?
To do what?
Well, I'd like to request the CAD logs. I'd like to request the calls, unless you're...
Go ahead.
With you. I'd like to put in a public records request. So you are going to say no to a public records request from a member of the public.
I don't know who you are.
You don't have to.
Well, then who do I give all the information?
I will give you my email. You ready?
No.
So you are refusing to take my records request?
I'm not.
Okay, so you're willing to take it now?
Yeah.
All right. So email is fieldinvestigations@proton.me. I would like the CAD information. I'd like the call log, unless you guys are using Norcom. I can grab it from there. Do you know, is it just private, like through the city? Yeah, fun. I'd like your supervisor information. I'd like your salary. I'd like your work phone number. I would like your position of tenure, any disciplinary action. I understand that might be exempt. I'd still like it. What do you think?
I need something in writing.
No, you don't. That's the fun part.
Well, because
Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Ah, shit. Ah. You're going to go down that route. So you need something in writing, even though the Washington Administrative Code and the RCW states that I can do it verbally.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't do public records requests.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you do. As a public employee, any public employee can take my records request.
Okay.
Now, you may not fulfill my request.
I won't.
I know that.
I'm agreeing with you.
So I'd like the, again, CAD log, all records for this incident, every unit that responded, your salary, because, you know, taxpayer funds are important. I'd like your tenure, how long you've been here, any disciplinary records, ideally, any of your hire records, anything from your previous department, any concerns, any other complaints from civilians. I still want this to pick that up instead. We start with that. And I'd still like the information for whoever I need to file a complaint with.
You can do that online, or call our police department, or go into our police department.
Is that within what? It's downtown somewhere? Like right down the way?
Might be.
A mile and a half. It's a long walk, but definitely worth it. I had to be like this. So you've been like this for a long time, huh? You can't tell me there's not going to be other complaints about you.
I don't know.
I know you don't. That's the part. You should be proud of who you are. Proud to serve the community.
So should you.
Why do you say that? Based on what?
I don't think that the way you act would be very proud.
I don't need to be
It's
proud.
the same.
I act with integrity.
Okay. Well, then
You should.
I do.
Is that not on your fucking cars? Public respect, accountability, integrity, those are not your fucking values?
I'm just standing here.
Oh, I know. I got it. Wasting taxpayer resources.
On you.
I know, that's my whole point. Can I ask though, why do you need the ID? Let me know. Gotta know. And do you guys use Norcom, or is it just within your department?
Okay, so you're gonna stay on the sidewalk here.
Can I ask you, do you guys use Norcom? Or for your dispatch and
We have our own dispatch on it.
it's your own, okay. That's all I'm asking. Is it easier to go in like for a complaint? Do I go into the department? Do I call somebody up? Or do you have a card for someone I can with an IED or something like that, if I may? Or do you have a card? Thank you. Thank you.
If you have a complaint, you get it to me and I'll get it to the people that need it.
Okay.
Okay?
I will I'll be down there in a bit. Oh, you're a corporal.
I'm a sergeant.
Oh,
If that's
old
an old
card,
card, it's
old
an
card, old card. Oh, good.
But all the information's the same.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Thank you.
So I'd ask you this question.
Sure.
Why the disguise?
I'm ugly. I'm ugly.
So am I.
No, I know. But it's to protect my identity. So when I'm making a story, nobody can go, oh,
Why would you protect your identity if you're making a story?
why wouldn't I?
I would ask, why would you?
It's just within my liberties.
Okay.
Yeah. I was an ugly motherfucker. People don't want to see this face. I don't even want to see it. Might as well cover it up.
Okay.
This video is a powerful reminder of why it's so crucial to know your rights. By standing his ground, this journalist exposed the ignorance of those who tried to intimidate him with fake authority. It's a clear example of how knowledge truly is power. If this inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video to spread awareness, and subscribe for more real-life confrontations where truth and justice prevail. And always remember, record the police, because holding public officials accountable starts with knowing your rights. Imagine being told you can't film in a public place, even when the rules are literally on the wall. In today's explosive video, two arrogant cops try to flex their authority at a post office, issuing a trespass warning without any legal basis. But they messed with the wrong man. Watch as this fearless journalist stands his ground, schooling them on the First Amendment and exposing their ignorance. It gets so heated that the post office actually shuts its doors. How far will these cops go to save face? You won't believe how it all unfolds. Stay tuned.
Absolutely. How's it going, brother?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm all right. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Let me finish here and then you can...
No, but I'm the complainant right now.
You're not right now.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
This guy's harassing me.
All right.
I have the right to be in there. The rules are on the wall.
Give me a second.
No. You need to listen.
No, I will listen to you in a second.
Don't take any word for it because he's wrong.
Give me a second, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna get with you.
This is the post office. I have the right to video record.
I don't like for you to walk behind me. So while you video recording that,
Go ahead.
that, all right?
Go ahead. I'm not trying to do anything wrong. I have the right to be in there. It's approved by the postmaster. It's approved by the postmaster. Poster 7's on the wall. He doesn't have any authority to tell anybody to leave from here. This is in a private place. This is the post office. We need the postal police here, actually, because they're in charge of enforcing any laws here.
Listen.
No, but that's not how it works.
Listen, man. Here's the deal.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it to you straight up. I want to hear your. I want to hear you out, and I want to hear your side.
All right.
But if you're gonna run down what their policies are, then there's.
I'm going to run down the Constitution and the policy. They both say that we can.
You don't have to run the Constitution down because I got it.
All right, so you know that we can film.
Degrees,
all right, good. We have the First Amendment. This is the federal building. We have the right to be in there. Not only that, but the rules of the post office approved by the postmaster. There's a rules on every post office. It's right there inside. It has a whole section for photographs. It says that for news and advertisement purposes, pictures and videos may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, auditoriums when used for public meetings. And other pictures may be, how you doing, officer? And other pictures may be taken with the approval of the postmaster. But we already have approval right there on the wall. First of all, sir, it's wrong. You know, he was very rude to me, and that right there, he's failing to read their own rules. He's just a supervisor. He could be wrong. He is wrong, actually. And the only way that I could be like trespass from here, like he really wants to, is if I'm breaking the law or interfering with their business.
You don't have to break the law for somebody to be trespassing.
From private property, yes, but not from the post office. We already have authorization as media to film in there. We have over 100 million views on the internet.
Permission from?
Yes, we already have. It's on every post office. They've already received a memo from the United States Postal Service about this kind of videos. They have millions of views.
It kind of sounds like this, and I wasn't here, all right. But just from what he gave me, it seemed like you were being more
I respected it.
Was disruption?
No, I actually, I have everything on.
Please allow for one person talking at a time. Talking over each other is not going to get anything solved.
Absolutely.
So can you please let this officer talk to you?
Yes.
Yeah, just from what I gather, it was more of a, if you were just maybe taking a picture, but it seems just from what I got, like I said, and I wasn't here, it was you were very aggressive.
But I have better.
Almost like you were trying to get a response.
No, I was actually very respectful, and you can take whatever he's saying, because all he has is his word. But I have my video, sir, and like I said, we have thousands. There's at least 19,000. There's 17,000 people watching us right now that know for a fact that we have the right to be in there, sir. Just trespass anybody from the public place unless they're being disorderly. So yes, if I'm in Popeyes, if I'm at the Publix or any private building or anybody's home, private property, yes, for no reason I could be trespassed. But I can't be trespassed just for taking pictures. He's saying that taking pictures in there is illegal. It's not. Can I have your name and badge number for the record, please?
You see my name right there. And my ID number is 1111.
What's your name?
Can you read?
Can you be nice?
Can you read?
Can you be nice? What's your attitude? What's with the attitude? Family matters. I don't think you treat your family like that. We're supposed to be on the same team here. I'm not against you. Why are you treating me? Oh, can you read? That's very disrespectful, Officer Allen. You're disrespectful.
All right, man.
So you're gonna go by what he says, and that's it. I'm assuming, right?
You want to give me your basic information?
What's the outcome?
Last name, date of birth?
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained. I'm just asking you.
All right, but why would you need that? This is simple.
Yes or no, my guy.
No, but that's no. I'd rather not. But
okay, so listen, you are trespassed from this location for a period
for what
of 1
crime?
year. All right.
For what crime?
Trespass is not a crime.
Yes, I'll call you supervisor. Call you supervisor.
All right, my supervisor just left actually.
No, we'll call him again.
Okay.
Because you can't just trespass me for no reason. You can't do that. No, I'm not.
For a period of 1 year.
No, I'm not.
What I need you to do is exit that way.
We're still conducting an investigation. Call the police. Call your supervisor.
Done.
Oh, so you're threatening me with arrest right now?
No, I'm telling you, if you don't leave, I will. So you take that as a threat if you want to.
I'm gonna go ahead and stand over there, but call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
I will,
It's illegal what you're doing right now.
Get off the property.
It's illegal. It's illegal what you're doing right now.
I got you.
I requested your presence because I believe this investigation was not made correctly, Sergeant. The officer over here only took statements from the complaining party, and didn't take any of my evidence in consideration. He never watched I have full video of everything that happened until I got here. I've been giving people more than enough distance. I've been filming quietly. I actually walked in there and I told the customers that I wasn't there to film them, that I'm only there to do a video about the post office, right? And I run a channel that has content about police accountability, but we also praise good cops and we praise the service of our police over here in America. But we do expose tyranny at a very high level, sir. I'm not just here because I want to bother anybody. I'm here, brother, working on my channel. Which is very known nationwide, sir, and we have over 100 million people that have tuned into our platform in just a couple of years. So I'm a respectful guy. I tried my best to explain to these gentlemen what I was doing, but they failed to understand that the supervisor is wrong. He's saying that I can't film on federal property, which is absolutely wrong. There's the post office rules and regulations. It's on every wall of the post office. It's right in there. It's called Poster 7. It says that for videos, for news and advertisement purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, and other pictures such as in restricted areas may be taken with approval of the postmaster. But these videos, as long as I'm not interfering with their business, I am allowed to be in there, brother. And just because they complain, if they only complain because I can tell you I can show you the video. Like I said, don't take my word for it, sir. Anything I can tell you is on video. So if the only complaint, the initial complaint, because they start, I know for a fact that they lied to you guys and said that I was harassing or bothering people or getting in people's faces, because I hear this terminology every day. You know what I'm saying? I've been working doing YouTube videos for 8 to 5 for 4 years now, brother. So, you know, this is a job that I am proud of. And I don't go out there disrespecting anybody. I respect the police. I respect our government officials. But this is a channel about accountability. And the same thing that you guys are out there doing, checking up that we don't break the law. Unfortunately, sir, we have this officer over here that if it's he just trespassed me illegally from public place, even though I'm not committing any crimes. He's treating this post office as if it's private property. And the supervisor, like I said, he's wrong. All he needed to do was read the rules. No one wants to read the rules. Also, I requested postal police. I don't want to be disrespectful in any way to the Gainesville Police Department, but this is federal property, brother. You guys, your jurisdiction is out here unless there's an immediate threat. You know, if there's an immediate threat, then yes, you guys have jurisdiction in that lobby. But this investigation should be conducted by the postal police. I requested the postal police, which is the federal police agency who's in charge of enforcing any laws here or any trespassing. This would not stand in any court, brother. You know, and I have very good attorneys. I don't go out there suing people because I believe that the people don't have to pay for employees' mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from my heart, brother. You guys can probably say, oh, you can back them up if you want, and
narrow down your complaint.
I have the right to be in there unless I'm interfering with their business. Video recording cannot be their only complaint. And I'm not trying to engage anybody or do anything but work on my video, which I'm constitutionally allowed, and I'm allowed by their own regulations. So the supervisor is wrong. I need you to please remove the trespassing that he gave me, and let me go in there for 1-2 minutes. Let me know that I'm free again, and then I'll be on my way. I'm not gonna be here all day, but like I said, brother, we're showing these videos to a lot of people, and this is not gonna make a difference to me. I'm gonna be gone, and I probably won't be back in Gainesville ever again. But there's a lot of people that are watching this, brother. And you as a leader, I think you can handle this situation. I'm not trying to break any laws.
So you want me to remove the trespass warning that was put on you by the postmaster?
It wasn't put by the postmaster. It was put by the supervisor. The postmaster actually approves video recording here, and it's on the wall. Video recording is approved for news purposes. So I can't be trespassed unless I'm going in there and being loud, creating loud, unreasonable noises, tumultuous behavior, you know, disorderly conduct. Florida statute, disorderly conduct. That's the only way that I could be like, okay, you got to get out of here, dude. You're breaking the law. And even then, if I'm engaged in disorderly conduct, you guys don't even have to warn me. You can arrest me right away. And I know my boundaries. I know my rights, sir. I just need you to please help these officers understand that the trespassing that I got was wrongful. And if not, I'm just going to proceed and be about my day, and I'm going to follow up on this with my attorneys, because we have the right to be here, and everybody knows this around the whole country. I don't know if you've run into I know you're a hardworking man, but I'm sure you ran into videos about the post office, people filming and whatever on the internet. Yes, some people deserve to be kicked out because of the way they're doing it. But if I'm being respectful, and if I'm not disturbing anybody's peace or interfering with the business, I have the right to be in there. So please, brother,
okay, let me
check up on this. Thank you. And the rules are on the wall. It's poster 7. Here he's coming with the bullshit, most probably. That's why he's gonna get owned. Hopefully he's good.
So
Now, you said that you weren't in people's personal space. They seem to have a difference of opinion with you.
So how do you handle this investigation?
So you are not trespassed from here.
I'm not?
No.
I'm not?
No.
Okay, so good.
You understand, right?
Good.
However, I would implore you to be more respectful in your filming.
I was.
Let me finish.
But you haven't seen my video yet, so you can't just judge. You can't just tell me something that I already know. I hate when people tell me that, bro. You're telling me how to conduct myself. I'm a grown man. I know that I can't be in people's face. People were interfering with me, brother. So that's my whole complaint. That's why I'm.
How about sir, officer, sergeant, anything but brother?
All right, employee. All right. With all due respect, because I'm trying to. We are all brothers in Jesus' name.
Okay.
Actually.
I agree.
So if you so good. Thank you for that. Thank you for understanding that I can't be trespassed from a public place. Thank you for arriving and doing the proper investigation. I appreciate you giving me good, pointers and ideas on how to do my job. I appreciate that. But sir, I've been nothing but respectful since I got here. So that's why I'm like, yo, dude, I don't want to listen to this. I didn't do anything wrong, but being a victim of that guy and of your officer, I nicely asked the lady officers that has the tattoo right here that says "Family Matters." What's your, how's it going? Can I have your name and batch number just for the record? And you know what she said, bro? Well, sorry, I don't want. You know what she said, Sergeant? Can't you read? Super disrespectful, against your policy. You guys have to be nice the same way that you're being, so this guy, I think I never gave up my name. He would have put my name on a paper that said I was trespassed, but I asked him if under threat of arrest I was being trespassed, and I would wait over here for a supervisor. But now that we're not, I'm like I told you earlier, just gonna go back in there, show our viewers that you did a good job, that I'm allowed back in there, and then I'll be on my way. I'm not here to bash anybody, brother. All right?
Well, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Just would like to remind you to be respectful of people's personal space, and keep in mind that they have documents that they would like to keep protected from other prying eyes.
I understand that. I understand that. We have policies that we have to follow too on YouTube. We can't just publish anybody's private or personal information that would put our channel in jeopardy and our job.
Please don't push the boundaries or take the risks to have
sir,
another unpleasant encounter with the police.
I tell you something, sir. I tell you something. I kind of the way that I'm doing these is as respectful as I can, but I am pushing the boundaries, and I'm exercising what we call dangerous freedoms. You see, I have the freedom, and this officer didn't know, but you are Sergeant Priester?
Yep.
Sergeant Priester knows about our rights, did the proper investigation, and we're on our way to back in there to do our victory lap, and we'll be on our way, guys. So thank you to Sergeant.
All right.
Take care, sir. Thank you. I'll be filing a complaint on this officer. What's his name?
I'll speak to these officers about it.
All right, but just for the record.
I'll take care of it.
What's your name? You see how things are. Bro, what's your name?
Let me take care of it.
Yeah, you will. But
I literally it's been on my chest the whole time.
It's covered actually.
I just said it's Guyton.
How do you spell that?
It's Guyton.
How do you spell that, sir? So for the record, please. You illegally detained. You illegally trespassed.
Have a great day.
He told you.
That's fine. I can find out by your license plate. I think I already got it. But Sergeant Priester already knows about this. You, sir, you're a disgrace. So make sure you learn your job. That's not too good.
Have a great day.
It's not a great day. It's actually kind of sad. But thanks to this guy for...
This video isn't just about a man filming in a post office. It's about standing up for your constitutional rights. When those who enforce the law don't even know it, it's up to informed citizens to educate them. Today, one man's courage showed us how to fight back against ignorance and abuse of power. If this inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video to spread awareness, and subscribe for more eye-opening confrontations. And remember, always record the police. Knowledge is power, and so is your right to film.